Back to the show. NBA TV Players Only has moved to Tuesday. We got a doubleheader. Wolves, Thunder, Knicks, Warriors. And to let us know what's going on with Knicks Warriors, it's the man who grills even in January. It's 3D, Dennis Scott, the Grill Daddy.
See those grill marks? 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 See those
What's
grill
going
marks?
on, 3D?
Hey, what's up, guys?
First time seeing you in the new year. Happy New Year. And question for you, any good Christmas gifts?
Yes, guys, you know I'm a gadget guy. I'm all with the iPhones and all that kind of stuff, iPads. So now I have a new security system at home where I can kind of spy on the family. But one thing I didn't know, I'm obviously spying on myself. So coming home from work the other night on game time, I tripped over the step and almost fell down. It records everything.
Oh,
so the family got a chance to laugh at me being clumsy coming home. So great gadget gift.
Oh, that's great stuff. All right, since your Uncle Splash at Warriors Shoot Around, you got some one-on-one time with Steph. What'd you guys talk about?
Well, we talked about shooting and him having the freedom to run freely, be with Iguodala, be with Draymond, or if it's KD, he doesn't have to be a traditional point guard. He can go out there and run freely. And then we talked about the other day where he got called for traveling because all these guys are trying the James Harden, the James Harden, the James Harden, the James Harden, the James Harden. Let's take a look. So much is made about the new move is the step back, step to the side. Are we dancing? I mean, you got called for the walk the other night. We know James Harden has taken it to another level. Real quick, what's your take on this new move that everybody's doing now?
That's part of the game of basketball where everything evolves. We're all trying to, stretch our imagination a little bit.
Right.
I tried the move, it didn't work. James is a master at it. So in terms of just trying to evolve our skill set and push the limits a little bit, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna have to work on it though, I guess.
Maybe he's just got to watch tape of you doing it.
Because hey, I didn't travel. I didn't hear the referee.
No whistle whatsoever. Look at, we're watching you do it again here.
Oh, he's got the moves, 3D.
It's like you're playing that dancing game, that Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution, yeah.
Yeah, stepping on those squares. Question about KD facing off against the Knicks. A lot of rumors about him going to New York this offseason. What's your prognosis? Do you think he's leaving this offseason?
Deep down inside, guys, I really don't think he's leaving. I understand New York, bigger market, but let's just think about it. Nike's already taking care of him. He has so many deals off the court that I think he's happy. And I think when you really look basketball-wise, why would he want to leave Steph? Why would he want to leave Clay? Why would he want to leave Draymond? And yes, there was a skirmish early in the season. They moved on from that. So deep down inside, I think this team is going to continue to win. Yes, they're going through a little dry spell through this Kerr era when they're not winning a lot of ball games. They're going to get Cousins back soon. He'll get back into the system. I think they'll get down the stretch and they'll start winning ball games. I think KD will stay.
Yeah, it's very easy to forget that DeMarcus Cousins is also on the way. A crazy amount of talent there. Crazy amount of talent in those feet as well. 3D, thanks for taking the time. See you tonight.
Thanks, guys. It's not walking. It's not traveling.
Step back on out. Step on out. All right, gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk hard. He dropped Jamal Murray last night, but was it worse than the time he took down Wesley Johnson? We'll debate that next.
It's coming up at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. 3D joins us live from Oracle to preview Knicks Warriors. Plus, in honor of Vince Carter playing in Toronto tonight, Brian Geltzeiler and I ranked our top 5 Raptors of all time. Right after the starters and 7 before tip, presented by Ford.
Back with the starters, let's play a little What You Got. You know how this works. TK, take it away.
Call the ankle ambulance. Last night, James Harden dropped the Nuggets' Jamal Murray with a behind-the-back dribble, then drained a 3 as he was fouled. It was such a great move. It got people talking about Harden sitting Wes Johnson down for a talk in February of last year. Guys, what was the better Harden ankle breaker? Murray or Johnson? What you got?
There you go.
Murray was great.
Yeah.
But Wesley Johnson just had it all. It was a movie. Everybody stopped on the bench. Wesley Johnson got up and had a chuckle. The entire arena was watching this one thing happen. This is the moment that we'll remember from James Harden's step-back history, I think. Yeah. Jamal Murray's not so much.
Why? Because Jamal slipped?
Because he came up and played defense, I think.
Yeah.
This is just art. Yeah, and that's a painting. Haven't we seen it in a painting before?
Yeah.
Wesley Johnson on the floor.
Look, these are very close. And yeah, Jamal does definitely slip. His back left foot there goes down, maybe on a little wet patch. But a nice move from Harden. We had the double doink on Sunday in the football game. This is double disrespect, though, because this is how it's different than Wesley Johnson. He got dropped, Jamal Murray, but he scrambled to get up, and then he also fouled James Harden. It was a 4-point play. So the double disrespect there where he falls, gets up, and still gets called for the foul, and then he goes and hits the free throw.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's quadruple disrespect last year to just stand there and wait for the guy to hang
I
up.
think Wesley Johnson sort of pulled out and he said, I'm not even going to get up and defend. At least Jamal got up and got back into the play, even though he made it worse.
I actually think, though, the move that dropped both guys, in this case, the Jamal Murray one was actually a sicker. It was a slicker move.
It was.
Than the one that dropped Wesley Johnson, I guess is what I'm getting at. And it helped Jamal was playing a little more aggressive defense and all that. It's tough. It's very tight. Trey, where do you go with this?
Yeah, it's very tight, but I think it's got to be the crossover on Wesley Johnson. Like Taz said, that was quintuple disrespectful by the time the 5 seconds had passed. But moving on, just like clockwork, the San Antonio Spurs are deep in the playoff mix at the halfway mark of the season. And they've also been the best offense in the league since the beginning of December. So, how will they be rewarded in February? Who's getting an invite to Charlotte and making the All-Star team? DeRozan, Aldridge, or neither? What you got?
DeRozan. And it's not going to be Aldridge. He's playing great now.
Why not?
He couldn't hit a shot in the month of November.
Yeah, but that's
and who was
none
carrying
of them could.
Who was carrying them during that time? It was DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
And now that they're both playing well, they're rolling and they're on this amazing run and have the best offense in the league since December 1st. DeRozan's going to make the All-Star game, though. I really think he is, because the Spurs have gotten obviously back into the playoff race here. You've got guys like Conley and the Grizzlies falling out a little bit. That helps them. You know, Chris Paul, obviously, he's out of it. He's injured. Clay's an interesting one, but I think DeRozan's a lock.
When they struggled early on and Aldridge struggled, now that he's rolling again and they're rolling, don't you say, well, maybe he is the more important player?
No, but
on that team?
DeRozan is the MVP of the Spurs this season.
Statistically, they are just identical. It's very, very hard to split them. So it just comes down to which one do you think is more important?
Positions could come into play, I guess, because like 4 locks for guards in the West, right? Curry, Harden, Westbrook, Lillard. And so you're going to have 1 or 2 more then. And it's guys like Fox, Clay.
Yeah, well, I think there's 9 locks overall. You know, you mentioned 4 guards: LeBron, AD, Durant, Paul George, and Jokic. So there's going to be DeRozan amongst, you know, the Aldridge, Clay, Towns, Tobias, Doncic, Mitchell, who I think will be in that DeRozan class after the Jazz pick it up a little bit. He'll be there, but I think DeRozan, they can't get 2. I think DeRozan will be the one that they pick.
I think so too. I think it helps that he's made a bunch of All-Star teams too.
so
And I know
Aldridge.
it was in
He was
the
an
Eastern
All-NBA.
Conference. Yeah, that's true. You think Aldridge over DeRozan?
I just don't think it's as clear-cut as what you're saying.
Okay.
I think Aldridge, he started off slow, the Spurs started off slow, but now he is rolling.
DeRozan is like the Spurs' de facto point guard, because they don't have a true point guard.
All right,
really
well,
on
I'm
that team.
saying both then.
Okay, interesting. All right, Lee's saying both. It sounds like Tash and I are leaning towards a DeRozan. Trey, what is the answer to this one?
I'm going DeRozan as well, because Lee really just folded on his case pretty hardcore right there. I was with you up until the end. I'm going DeRozan. Moving on, though. Brook Lopez hit another 3 threes last night, including a monster 30-footer that iced the win over the Jazz. He's now 9th in the league in total makes, ahead of guys like Chris Middleton, Bradley Beal, and Kyrie Irving. So maybe he'll be getting a February invite too, guys. Should Brook Lopez be in the 3-point contest? Yay or nay?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Why
of
wouldn't you
course.
want to see
Too
Splash
tall.
Mountain in the 3-point contest? He's too tall? That's why you don't want to see him?
Yeah, he can't reach down to the racks well enough. It's gonna take too
Hey, look,
long.
I didn't say he was going to win it if he goes in it, because I don't think that's going to happen. But 70% of Brook Lopez's shots this season are from 3-point range.
Yeah.
This is, I know, like we've talked about it a little bit, but it is wild that a guy who hit three 3-pointers through his first 8 seasons has now hit 347 threes over the last 2.5 seasons, and a whole bunch this year, and is obviously an important piece for the Bucks too, and really opened things up. Of course we want him in it.
He's acting like a 3-point shooter as well.
throwing
Yeah,
his
he's
hands
doing
up.
step backs, he's getting to the corner, he's running down. He is perfect for the 3-point shootout, because he might add a little bit of spice to it as well.
Right.
So get him in there.
Flair. Okay, we're all up on this one. Trey, you're the tallest guy here. You should want the tall guy in.
Yeah, you guys never let me go in the 3-point contest in the All-Star Weekend. Lee does 20 takes, but yeah, let's put him in there. Let those tall guys shoot. Maybe me too. Just
Come
kidding.
on in, bro.
No, you remember the time I did it off camera? I made like 3.
Well, maybe you'll be like Brook Lopez. Maybe you've worked on it.
Yeah, that's right.
When we come back,
been waiting.
a very solid play. Welcome back to the starters. we asked you what's the best NBA leg grab. You hit us up on Twitter, #starters. Trey, you got a few of the best answers.
Yeah, some very good answers. This one from Jobber, who says, had to be when Karl Malone and Dennis Rodman decided to use the NBA Finals to promote their WCW match. That was a wild tangle up. Mackie says, does Steven Adams grabbing Draymond Green count? If so, then that maybe a little bit different. And Sam says, Shaq versus the Monitor. Monitor 1, Shaq 0.
Good tweets.
Good answers.
Tomorrow, it's Wednesday. We've got your Pick'em payoff. Trey lost the month of December. He was last place in our Pick'em battle, so he will be paying it off. Got something fun in store. So tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, for that. Tonight's pick, though, as we see Lee nearly fall over on his roller skates, it's the Nuggets Heat.
Whoa!
And Tess is the only one taking Denver
I'm scared.
on the road. Everybody else has the Heat.
Scared.
Well, you and I are not doing great at this, but off to a rough start. All right, Lee, very solid play.
Yeah, going to Sacramento here for a beautiful boomerang from Bielitsa. This one takes a little time to get going, but once it does, the ball starts fizzing around. There's a bounce pass there. We've already had a little pump fake party, and then it ends back where it started. Beautiful finish. That's what I call a very solid play.
Nice.
You know what's beautiful? 2 wedgies in one night of basketball.
Ooh, it's a flurry.
Wild. Number 18 was Gerald Green. He was feeling it.
Oh,
An
yeah.
off-balance 3 there. Sticks it. Number 19 on the season, the old rebound putback wedgie. Costa Kufos and Mo Bamba having some fun underneath there. We're on pace for about 42 wedgies.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Drop Podcasts. We recorded one earlier today. It's up. You can download, listen to it. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. Stepped on the beach, top 5. Had a blast. Before we go, Trey, Brooke Lopez, we want him in the three-point contest. You're our big guy. Why don't you see if you can splash a 3 on our little mini net here?
This is the most pressure of my life.
Come on. Oh,
that's a tough
not
shot.
bad. Race the night.
That's
people.
like a 4-point line.
That was deep.